everyone. Andrea's live out there in the beautiful Red Hawk golf course, and I'm so excited to kind of chat and see what she's about. I know she's spreading awareness, sharing the mission, chatting with some awesome golfers today. So, Andrea, thank you so much for joining me live and sharing what you're doing. So, give me a little, insight on how it's over there.
It's a beautiful day out here, Alfyn. Thanks for having us out here. I am with our booth. If you can see, Candies for a Cause out here for the biggest little golf tournament, Big Brothers Big Sisters, spreading awareness. There's our little baby of our foundation, which supports those who are born with a cleft lip and palate. Getting some golfers involved, which is pretty awesome. And you guys might recognize somebody on there, but one of our custom candies that we can do for any of you business people out there with a custom label and your information. It's absolutely gorgeous out here, you guys. Little windy, just enough breeze. I think it's maybe hitting in the 80s today. If you guys are golfers, I highly recommend looking into being part of a fundraising event, a golf tournament that helps other organizations, because one day we're going to do our own golf tournament. So
I love that.
it's so
Okay,
fun out
so
here.
for anyone that doesn't know what Candies for a Cause is or have heard the story, what's your personal connection to the cause?
So my first grandbaby was born with a cleft lip and palate, and she'll actually be a year old in a week actually.
Oh, already?
I know, it's crazy. It goes by super fast. But during the process of research, learning about what is involved with the cleft journey, what kind of surgeries, support systems that are out there, I realized that there's not a whole lot of local foundation support organizations of such that help those who are born with a cleft lip.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to start our own foundation, and we're going to create supply packs that will help for the first initial process, help fund the financial gap for any appliances, things like this device here, braces, dental work, surgeries, and then also implement smile groups, which we're super excited about, that will create more engagement and involvement within the community.
Absolutely. And also, I know the impact that this brings with the help and the cause that you're doing, because not all of the things are included with insurance, right? So sometimes maybe families are not able to proceed with procedures due to the price, right?
Yeah, you're absolutely right. The device that I showed you guys earlier is not typically covered by insurance, and that usually runs upwards of $3,600 just to have that part of the process. It does help with your infants thriving, eating better, and then preparing for the first surgery. So those will be the things that will help be able to cover. So that way you don't have to worry about making a decision of doing the extra things
Yeah.
for your child.
Absolutely. So I love that, with the foundation, we're able to help with that. So, Andrea, can you share a little bit with maybe a story or a moment that really touched you, you know, while doing this cause, this foundation? Has any certain moment kind of was like, wow, this is amazing?
Um, Being able to connect with other people in multiple different ways, like even standing here today, sharing our foundation with others. There was a gentleman who their customer actually has a daughter that was born with a cleft lip and palate. So they're going to connect us, and that child will be part of our program as well moving forward, and just being able to help others locally involved. And then creating the awareness when people don't realize how common it is, one in every 700 births that actually are affected by it. The realization hits, and they understand how important our foundation is in our community.
Absolutely. And I love that you're starting to build that type of connections. And I get to see it too. So I'm like, wow, this is amazing. Okay, so we're in the golf course, not your usual nonprofit setting, right? Tell us what's going on. Tell us what's happening over there.
A lot of golfers coming by. Most people aren't familiar with the foundation, which is super cool. We're creating more exposure. Right now, what I'm doing is giving away samples of our candy, which is Talking Point, with our QR codes so that way people can go and follow us on socials, check out what events we've got going on. And then we're also donating water on behalf of Candies for a Cause as well, and just sharing everything that we have going on with the foundation.
I love it. And are there any other ways golfers are getting involved with the foundation so far? Have you gotten lots of feedback? What's happening?
Yeah, I've got a couple real estate agents that have come by. Mike Woods came by earlier and
Woo.
has asked to order some of our candy that has the custom labeling so that way he can give those out to his clients. So that's super exciting. Some people who were aware of the foundation maybe possibly starting up, and really super happy to see that we are in implementation and active and moving forward with all the things and ready to support us. So that's another really cool thing too.
That's amazing. Good to hear. Hopefully, anyone that's watching now or later can get a hold of you. That way, they can go ahead and make more custom label stuff because it's not just ordinary thank you gift for clients. You're also giving back. So I feel like that's definitely key. Any surprises or fun stories from today you think we are to look forward to?
Um, Not that I can really think of. We just got connected with another nonprofit as well, which is super cool. Um, there's so many of us that blanket each other, and I think collaborating and sharing resources is so important. There is a Kick for Cause event, which is a kickball tournament that's coming up in a couple weeks. We may or may not, I'm going to think more may, will probably be part of that. So maybe keep an eye out for that, whether we put together a team or just help support that
Oh,
foundation as
fun.
well. I think it'll be super fun. And, you guys just keep supporting our foundations within our community because it definitely takes a community to thrive within the supports that we need for all of our foundations.
Yeah, and it's free to support you guys. You can like, comment, share. That helps spread the awareness. And so for anyone that's watching or even feeling inspired, how can they get involved with Candies for a Cause?
Donating your time, sponsoring us. We actually have a fundraiser coming up in August. Our Sip and Crunch, which is a freeze dried candy and wine pairing. We are doing sponsorships for that right now. We're selling tickets to come and attend. We'll be taking some raffle items. And like you said, just sharing more information of the foundation, following our socials, checking out our website, candiesforacause.org.
Mm-hmm.
And if you know anybody who might be affected by it, or even if you are affected by it, reach out to us. We'd love to collaborate, support, and have more people part of our foundation.
Absolutely. Another thing I want to add, also before we go, is that we're also looking for committee members. So if you're interested in being part of like a fundraiser event committee, definitely message, comment below, and we'd love to chat and tell you all the things
Yeah.
what's included with it. So.
Anybody who likes to do event planning, any sort of crafts, if you like being part of organizations and just doing those fun sorts of things, definitely reach out to us. We are putting our committees together and looking for more support with that as well.
Yay! So excited to have you here. We'll definitely put in the comments below the event that's coming up for Candies for a Cause coming August 11th. Very exciting. And also, if you want to be a committee member, definitely just message us or comment below. So, Andrea, thank you so much for your time and sharing all of this. You're doing such meaningful work, and I'm so happy and excited to be, doing this alongside of you.
Thank
Um,
you.
yeah. So, other than that, Andrea, do you have any final words?
Go out and be great.
Yes, everyone, go out and be great. Let's have a great day. Happy Monday, and see y'all soon.